like that's key. And, yeah, giving our offense some short yardage to scoring. So, yeah.
How big of a thing could it be? I know the offense has been struggling. If the defense can put points on the board, whether it be a big six or something like that, how much did that just help the overall product?
I would say it will help a lot. That'll give motivation to our offense. Let them know that we got them. You feel me? We here, we battling with them. And it's not just them first, everyone.
You guys 2 years ago, Tennessee kind of jumped out, scored quick. Just the game felt kind of over early. And so is there something key to maybe starting out strong? I know you guys started strong last week and didn't finish, but is there something about maybe starting strong that you guys are going to have to do very early?
Our big thing is not getting too caught up into the lights. Neyland, it's a great stadium, great fan base. Tennessee, it gets rowdy, but just not getting too caught up in the lights and just knowing that it's just another team that you get to show up against.
Deone, I'm late. Sorry if I missed this, but run defense is obviously taking a little bit of step back last 2 games. What did you all see when you went back and watched the tape, and what are you all trying to, hone in on or correct or fix this week before you play Tennessee?
One thing that Coach White made a motion of is that we're all together. It was the defense as a whole. It's not just one defense lineman. It's not just one LB, because nobody's going to play the perfect game. Mm-hmm. Everybody's going to have their mess ups, but it's about who's there for you to help clean up your mess ups. So the main thing he told us is not to hold a grudge against somebody for not making a play, mm-hmm. because if you turn the tape on, you didn't make a play either.
Okay. Tennessee, they've started fast really every year against you all. That's been a little bit of an issue, but you all corrected it last week against Auburn. Is that a big point of emphasis for the defense this week to get off to a fast start and don't let them get out to an early lead?
Yes, and that plays a lot into just not getting too caught up in the lights.
Uh-huh.
One thing about Tennessee, the Tennessees, Georgias, Floridas, you get too caught up in the lights, it's 30 zip quick, So just playing where our feet are and, not be caught looking at the fans, at the lights, worry about the play, and do what you got to do.
Being able to handle that and how you guys prepared to face that?
Yeah, we doing a little bit of here practice, trying to simulate the tempo, but it's probably not going to be closer to what they go have. But we just got to come out here, practice, run extra if you had to and stuff like that.
Injuries have been an issue with you guys. I know you guys have that next man up mentality, but how do you kind of lean on each other when maybe you're not as deep as you might want to be?
Right. I feel like it's just the next man up. The young guys got to step up. Whoever we got to roll with it and go with it.
The inside to make sure guys don't get caught up in bright lights or the atmosphere. Mm-hmm. Is that something you guys feel like you'll be prepared to do? Kind of just block out and get ready for a tough environment?
Yeah, for sure. I've been here for 2 years now, so I played all those states. I played at Tennessee and stuff like that. So, but we got to get the young guys, block out the noise, block out the fans, the crowd, and just focus on the game and our keys and our alignment.
Have you heard Rocky Top enough?
Yeah, I heard it all throughout practice.
Alex, it was your first extended playing time there at Will. How do you think you played?
Man, there's still stuff I got to work on. It wasn't perfect, but I just showed a glimpse of what I could do at Will.
Okay. Run defense, obviously, as a whole for the defense is kind of taking a step back. Yeah. What has been kind of the messaging from Coach White and the rest of the coaches on trying to get that fixed this week, and what do y'all need to work on?
We just got to do our job, stay in our gaps, strike when we have to and stuff like that, and everything's going to take care of itself.
Yeah. Tennessee has jumped out on y'all early here in the recent games. You all played them. I know that's been an issue this year. Y'all kind of got it fixed last week against Auburn, but how big is that this week to maybe get in this game and get a stop early so that you don't fall behind quickly?
Right, yeah, we got to start out fast. We got to come out and start out fast. We got to jump on them first, before they jump on us. Because if they jump on us, it could be bad. So we got to go out there and, start fast.
Is there a voice in the locker room right now that's trying to keep everybody, together and that morale going in the right direction?
Yeah, I feel like everybody's pretty probably the leaders, the captains and stuff like that, trying to get everybody still going and stuff. Cause we've been losing these games, so it's not the best feeling. So, but we got each stood we got next game up. So
Don't worry about the bright lights. In an atmosphere like that, moving all those fans, is there something early to kind of, how do you guys get in the right headspace and kind of block out, oh, this is a hostile environment?
Yeah, I feel like we just got to listen to our coaches and do things the coach is asking us to do. Me personally, I feed off the atmosphere, so it's exciting for me. I'm looking forward to it. But if for guys that get nervous, like I said, man, you just coach always says in tough situations you're going to lean to your habits. So you create good habits at practice. I feel like that was shown Saturday, no matter what atmosphere you're playing.
It feels like you guys have done well on the road the last couple of years. I mean, obviously on those. The Florida game was a setback there, but is that something that you feel like other guys do? They kind of feed off that energy?
Yes, I was telling guys yesterday, it's kind of feel like we all we got on the away games, man. We get out there on the field and everyone surrounding you is against you and you just got your brothers. So I feel like that really brings the best out of us. I'm eager to showcase my teammates. I'm here for you guys. So, yeah, I do feel like that's a big deal.
And then, of course, it's, there's motivation too. This is one of the top rivals. It's them and Louisville, really. These Big Blue Nation does not want to lose to Tennessee. So how excited are you to kind of take on that challenge and try to beat your rival?
Yeah, man, absolutely. Tennessee, I'm from the South, so I'm very familiar with all the SEC teams, and I'm very familiar with this rivalry, and I'm eager to showcase my talent for the team.
JQ, Tennessee has kind of jumped out on you all early with early scores the last couple of years. Is that a big point of emphasis this week, starting fast, and what do y'all need to do to start fast?
Yeah, Coach White hit it on the head with how we played Ole Miss we played Ole Miss earlier this season. He said we can't afford to shoot ourselves in the foot. We can't afford to spot them 7 points. So we got to come out firing on all cylinders as a defense immediately when the ball is kicked. We can't give them a first drive. We can't let them get 14. We got to come out ready to play.
You heard Rocket Top enough already this week?
Yeah, definitely have, man. I'm tired of it.
You getting sick of it?
With Tennessee's scheme, with the receivers spread out so far, the tempo, what kind of challenges does that present a cornerback trying to match up against an offense that plays a unique style like that?
Yeah, for the corner, man, this is a very difficult game for their offense. Their offense, they does a great job with the offensive scheme, man. They definitely try to exploit they try to get you in space and just exploit the space. So I told the guys in the corner room, man, we got to have a great week of practice. I believe in you practice the way you play. So we've been very, I would say, like, what word I'm looking for? We've just been very trying to emphasize the effort, man. Like, prime example, getting extra heels afterwards, man, getting extra releases. Just knowing we're playing a tempo team. If you're tired, most of the time you can wave your hand and get your breather. This time we're telling them, no, you don't get a breather. Go back out there and take the next rep again. Just prepare yourself, because we know, man, like, they're hiking the ball with 30 seconds left on the clock. It's a very efficient, very quick tempo offense for sure.
How important is communication with the guys in the secondary? I know you're moving fast, but with their switch releases and them going so fast, how important is that to making sure you guys are all on the same page?
Very important. Very important. Communication is the most important when playing a team like this, because it's so easy for this tempo and this very vertical offense for you just to cut a guy free. We can't afford that at all. You got to make sure we communicate and get bodies on bodies.
Jake, you sound upbeat right now. How important is it to have those kind of voices in the locker room and at practice during a tough stretch?
I feel like it's very important, man. Our coach preached that we got to have leaders on the team. They can't do everything for us. So I feel like with me playing well, I need to step up and be a vocal leader for the team. I feel like they'll respect what I have to say.
Everybody good?
Oh, thank you.
I think it was like the first extended time for Alex playing, inside. How'd you think he did there?
He did good. I thought he got a little. We've been playing him at multiple positions, right. And he's handled both. Really well. I think. Spending most of his time at will has made him a better Sam, but he shows versatility. And I thought he did a nice job. I think the experience will help him, that extended time. So we're excited to see him continue to progress.
And just when you all watch the tape back and see some of the run defense, what's the big things you all want to improve on after these last 2 games?
Certainly, understanding his position, on the football. There's times we're getting out of position and understanding leverage, as a linebacker. It's a little bit different inside compared to being outside. So those are all nuances that he'll become more familiar with as he continues to play. So I thought it was a great learning experience for him.
And how have you seen just the group as a whole bounce back after, kind of 2 rough games and heading into the game this week?
We haven't played very well. Our run defense has been, not what it's been. And certainly if you can't stop the run, you're going to struggle defensively. And anyone knows that. And we have to do a better job. I think across the board at all levels of our defense, understanding our position on the football.
Thank you, Mike.
Mm-hmm.